Top of the grind, y'all. Welcome to the 10-Figure Fuel podcast, where we infotain you on steps to entrepreneurship, because everybody should want to hit that 10-figure freedom. So this is 10-Figure Fuel. I'm Shad.
I'm London.
I'm Christopher.
And we appreciate you for tuning in, and we hope that you could get as much gain from this as possible to grow your empire. So this is pretty much a podcast on like entrepreneurship and building relationships, mental health. And relationships doesn't just have to be like spouse things or boyfriend, girlfriend type stuff.
So true.
It's also like business relationships, network, and all that type of stuff. So just pretty much anything that can help you on your road to building business.
Financial freedom.
Exact. Financial freedom. Exactly.
You like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Exactly. So, so today's first topic is entrepreneurship and branding. So, all right, we have Chris. All right. So,
yes, sir.
You have a bunch of different things that you're doing.
I got too many.
Yeah. Exactly. So, what do you think are your top like 3 things that you're doing right now? I know you got houses. I know you got the contracting business, all that type of stuff. So like, what do you feel like is your thing right now?
I think first and foremost, the top 3 things that I like to do, first and foremost, is networking.
Okay. Forget
everything else. Because if you ain't got the right network, if you're not, hanging out with the right people, right? Yeah. If you don't have the right support team that'll take your good, bad, and the ugly, the good days, the bad days, and the ugly days, right? It's going to make things not work. I learned that. By the way, it only took me 62 years to learn that. So I'm passing that wisdom on to you guys right now. I'm giving you a little entrepreneur spirit, right?
Yeah.
So the very first thing that you have to do, you have to incorporate your network. Once your network is done, I think your brand will come right behind it, because it's kind of the same if you think about it. Once you network, well, what do you do? Well, I'm a popsicle vendor or whatever you want to be, right? I serve pickles for a living. Hey, listen, could be a good business, right? I don't know. Right. But network and your brand is kind of like sliding into first right there, right? I think the second thing you got to figure out is failure is good. Failure is my friend. Fear is my friend.
Okay, that's interesting.
Because if I'm not scared of doing it, I shouldn't be doing it. I should definitely be scared. I should definitely put some money in the opportunity. Maybe hire some guys at Fiverr, do whatever you want to do to kind of put your website where it needs to be, kind of make it look really cool. You and I have the entrepreneurship spirit to do that ourselves, so it's kind of nice, right?
Yep.
So we beat ourselves up, right?
Yes.
If it works or it doesn't work. But, you got the network and the branding first, and then, you're putting these other things into play. One of them is, and it's not even a first, second, third, it's fear, because you got to be afraid of everything, because that'll give you the emotional spirit to accomplish everything.
Right.
We're all fearful for blah, blah, blah. Did I say that right? We're all fearful first. Am I right? Just some of the things that I kind of led your way. You're probably, this is getting a little crazy over there. But now you're doing it. I seen the baby steps. Am I right? Thank you. And same for you, right? You went to this network. Oh my goodness, right?
Yeah, that was crazy.
Was that nuts or what? We gotta share it with our sister over here in the near future, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna love that. And remember, I told everybody about the 8 slices of pie. That's just another slice. Maybe you guys can coin that in the future and say, oh, by the way, our friend Chris talked about that a long time ago, right? So, anyways, fear is really, really good for me, because it brings out all the emotions and things why I don't need to be scared about stuff. We got to be fearful in the beginning, but at the end, we got to say, man, I've been doing this for a minute. Just like our Energy, our podcast, we got 69 under our belt now. I can do things and not, where I couldn't do them before. In the beginning, it was horrible.
Yeah.
I think I deleted the first 55.
Oh, I've been there.
And you've been there, right? So fear is one of them. And then the other one is always thinking of your financial future. Indeed. That's got to be 24/7. I don't know. I'm just saying it for me. But we all got these things in life we got to do, right? We got goals, and everybody's got their goal boards, and that's good, right? I got a bucket list. Now that I'm an old fart, I got to have this bucket list. I got a goal list. I got a bucket list. It's crazy, but having those things into play, and I think the now that I know what I know, I think the real estate business is really cool.
Yeah, indeed.
If you got the right head on your shoulders, you got the right network, you take the fear out of stuff, you start putting that network and the brand where it needs to go. Pretty soon, this stuff called fruit is going to develop on your tree. And what I mean by that, if you don't water the grounds, what you're doing, and I mean by networking, branding, you must work countless hours like me, man. Sticking websites, thinking of an attitude and how am I going to do
all
it,
that type of stuff.
when I looked down and saw your website, Funky Cereal, and I really dived into it. Damn, I'm impressed, brother. Give me a high five.
Appreciate it, man.
I mean, you are badass.
Thank you.
So you are the future Chris. You're gonna make me look stupid, but in a good way. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean by that, right?
Yeah, you're a business mentor to me, though.
Much love to you, and congratulations. I really appreciate what you've done as a human being in your space. So good for you.
Appreciate
and then you gotta do all those things. You gotta put your best feet forward, foot or feet, something like that. And you know what?
Take one out.
You're right. You gotta water the damn tree, and that costs sweat equity and time.
Yes.
I tell people 4 things. I told you this a while back, and now you got 2 of them done. I'll say them again. OPM, other people's money. And how do we get other people's money? By being creative.
Yeah.
Hey, can you give me $5,000? I got this idea I want to do. Hey, can you partner with me on it or something like that? Or you go to my buddy Steve, right? I want to buy a house. I need some money. Blah 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 blah. Right. You can get money. Money's not hard if you have skills. Am I right?
Right.
Okay. So OPM, other people's money. OPB, other people's brains. Hell, I don't know everything. You kidding me? I'm learning from you right now. On the stuff that you're putting out there and this fresh look and what you do. You're the fresh of the future.
Appreciate it.
Just let you know, right? Thank you. So is this lady right here. Yep. I can't wait to see that queen thing just pop on her head because she's going to sparkle like a gem. Trust me. You guys are the future, and I appreciate you, right? So OPM, other people's money, OPB, other people's brains. Together, if we stick a little bit of London, a little bit of Rashad, a little bit of Chris Kringle right here in this box, and we'll shake it up really good, and we'll all share from the tools that are in this box.
All right.
Right? I don't know everything. You don't know everything. You don't know everything. My troll might learn a few things. You know what I'm saying? But this is what it is. Other people's money, other people's brains. What about this? Other people's expertise.
Yeah.
Just because I got brains don't mean I know shite, right?
Yeah.
So you gotta actually go. This is the fear that I'm talking about. The crashing into the walls that you and I have headbutted many times. There should be a permanent scuff on my forehead through life, right? This is the things that we got to learn.
Exactly.
So marketing, whatever it is, that's the experience part. And you're going to get a lot from Steve. You're going to get a lot from London. You're going to get a couple things from me. And then you're going to dip into that. And pretty soon, this cauldron of stuff that you've been mixing for a while ain't the same color. It's starting to look like a rainbow. Am I right? And those are different layers and things that you've put together. And if your rainbow's bitching at the end, congratulations, you did it. And most importantly, and I can attest to this, other people's time. I mean,
that's a big one
do
right there.
Do I give you the 24-hour rule? You've heard of that, right?
What is that?
24-hour rule is this, and this is fact. This is something you can talk about all day long, but once you've heard what I have to say, it's solid.
Okay.
8 hours a day, right?
Okay.
We spend that first date, what? Getting up, brushing your teeth. Oh, you gotta get going to work. You got to work for 6 to 8 hours a day. Most people are 8 hours, right? We have this mentality of 9 to 5.
Yes.
Those are the people with a job just over broke. They're the beginners, right? Those are the beginners in life. You got to be just over broke to start, right? Exactly. So I'm brushing my teeth, getting ready. Okay, I'll be home at 5. I'll put the rice on or whatever you want to do, right? I'm already getting commands before I go home. So you got to have the time, and 8 of those 24 hours is gone.
Yes, exactly.
And you got to take a couple more hours, am I right, to have lunch, and you got to drive somewhere. You got to get in your car. Okay, that's 30 minutes over there. And it's 30 minutes back. So that's another hour. And if there's traffic, well, I'm not saying this, but Southern California can get kind of dicey, right?
Yes.
You go, especially if you go downtown.
Oh, for sure.
Forget it. There's another hour. So am I right to say that 10 hours a day is gone?
Yes.
It makes sense, right?
Yeah, work and travel for sure.
Work and travel, and then there's the old shit, shower, and shave. Yeah. I learned that one, from my dad. He was in the military. You got to shit, shower, and shave.
Yeah, I heard that term
Thanks,
too.
Dad. Stuff like that, right? So there's another hour. So there's 11 hours. And then when you get home, and maybe in between you're doing the work stuff and everything else, do you ever get on your phone and speak to somebody or do a little Instagram? I know you got to.
Yeah.
That's your lifeblood, man. That's just part of it, right?
Got to stay updated.
So we got to communicate. Got to get on the phone. I told you I didn't put the scaper there, okay? Stuff like that, right? We have to communicate. So I'm saying between social media and everything else, can I take another hour just to be cool? So that's 12 hours, right? And do you sleep?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Hopefully. London's hopefully. Well, you got to sleep. You got to sleep at least 4 hours a day. And if you don't get 20 minutes of REM, you're on your way to, having a psychotic episode anyways.
What's REM?
Our rapid eye movement. When you sleep, it takes you almost 8 hours to get there, and you only sleep for 20 minutes. It takes the other time to come back up. Did you know that?
I did not know
Look
that.
into REM. Look
That's
into rapid eye movement. These are things, right, that I've learned 62 years in my life, right? So you got to sleep. I mean, do you get 8 hours a day?
Hell to the no.
Hell to the no, right.
Not at all.
How many do you get?
For the past few
Negative
nights, I've got
2?
maybe 4.
Okay.
Maybe.
So 4. How many do you get? Well, you got to get your beauty sleep.
It don't be beauty because when I'm sleeping, it's like I'm awake most of the time. I'm asleep.
Yeah.
Really?
I have that type of.
So your entrepreneur lobe is already moving.
Yeah,
nice.
I hear a lot of things when I'm sleeping, but it kind of affects me in a way because I want to be in a deep sleep.
Do you have the Ginsu sleep?
What is
you're on patrol.
Yeah, but I think it's a natural thing for some reason. I don't know why.
Little dog in the corner. You're like, oh, what's that?
Like I can hear a baby make a slight noise, and I could just
really.
Yeah.
I sleep in the bed with a baby.
Oh,
so,
yeah, you always.
Yeah, he's automatically alert.
Yeah, she's moving around, all that type of stuff. So yeah, my sleep is
off and on, right?
Correct.
Okay, so let's. We got 12 hours burned up. That's gone, right? And this is normal stuff. Now we're talking about sleep. So I'm gonna say between 4 and 8. Let's take 6 of that.
Yeah, 6.
6 is good.
Yeah.
So now I got 18.
Only got another 6 left.
What are we gonna do in those 6 hours? Let me tell you what I do in those 6 hours. I try to focus extra when everybody's gone from the office. Sometimes that's why we got an Xbox now.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, Sergio. You got to stop that. Sergio's crazy right now. But anyways, you take a couple of hours to seriously focus. Am I right? Okay, you're going, okay, my Instagram, I got my X going on now. I got me. Okay, I got to do this. Maybe you're doing a podcast. You're putting an intro and outro, and you're finally dialing in all the perfection.
Yeah.
Right? So we have 6, 12, 18, 20 hours gone. So really, you only have 2 to 4 hours left if we're thinking about it. And then you got to go out there. I'm dancing. It's Friday. You got to do all that stuff, or you got to hang out with a friend on the weekend, or maybe catch up on some needed sleep that you didn't have. Me, I like to fly my kite if I can. See, that's another if. Yeah. So there's 20 to 22 hours that are already sucked up in that 24-hour thing that we just talked about. You have that entrepreneur's pie.
Yeah.
One of them of the 8 slices is for your family.
Mm-hmm.
Or so I used to think of that. But anyways, that's another story. But I'm kind of going on to round 2. So you got your family pie, you got your business number 1 pie. Funky cereal,
Yep.
right? QHI, right? We're talking about this podcast now.
Yep.
That's 3. So you really have 4 more slices of pie, and every one of those slices need to represent dollar signs. Sorry. It is what it is. Society is ruthless. It will spit you out so fast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to have your entrepreneur pies. And listen, do whatever you want. Just do time management.
Yeah, and I don't even think that you included eating on any of those hours. So that
We
that's
talked
another-
about lunch break, but
okay,
there's
okay.
still dinner.
Yep,
There's the
yep.
family time.
Exactly.
I gotta watch Voodoo and pick my nose, whatever the case may be. Right. So 23 to 4 hours a day is left. Now, if you times those by 365, if you take 2 hours and times it by 365, that's how many hours you have to yourself in a year. And now, instead of the average lifespan of a man, and this is true, I asked Google. She told me. Google, man, she's like, she knows everything, right?
That's crazy.
And she says, we lost 10 years, you and me. It used to be 83. Now it's 73.
That's because of the mental capacity that you're going through?
Well,
What is it?
it's 73 because either Google's stressed out when she's lying to us,
Okay.
or it's real. And listen, there's scientists all over the world testing this stuff all the time. I completely trust those people from start to finish. Science is good. Science is great. If we didn't have science, I'd have died from a flu last year, right? And you got to get that penicillin shot of that COVID-29 or whatever. But
You know what? I actually don't get shots or vaccines.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Well, that's another podcast, right? I can tell you all about that one. Let me tell you, I'll never do that again. But anyways, you got to have that 8 pieces of pie, the slice. So the third thing that I'm really interested in, I got the, real estate that I've learned from the ground up. I studied 3 books. I took numerous tests. Am I going to get my real estate license? No, there's no reason for it. I don't want to sit in a boring office with a bunch of brokers and people. Well, did you sell that house on Thursday? No. I want to be able to do stuff that I want to create and get involved with, right? You got I got my, contracting, I've got my real estate. They kind of go together a little bit. So it's like one to me. And then, I got my kite flying. That's not a business, but it soothes my soul.
Yeah, we all need that.
You gotta have that me time.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yes.
The me time. And I know I like you, but you got 10, 15 minutes, even if it's for 30 minutes.
That's not enough.
It's not it. Well, for you, it's not enough. 'Cause you're just a beginner.
I mean,
For me, it's like, oh, hell yeah.
I don't know if it's because
Let me take a hot shower.
I think it's probably because I'm a woman. Maybe because men, I don't know, don't really.
You know how long it takes me to
that
get
much?
dressed? 10 minutes and I'm done. I got I'll get my hair all did in.
Yeah, a lot of guys are like that.
Open the door, you hear this and I'm gone, right? I had to say, girls, I gotta put the eyeliner number 63. Hey, listen,
we analyze a lot.
beauty costs you time though, right? Yeah, I'd be an ugly girl, that's for damn sure. I'd be like,
Wow.
do I look like an Indian to you? Anyways, that's stupid, right?
Yeah.
All right. So, and then you got to have that little bit of me time. So out of the 24 hours, and not everybody likes chocolate ice cream. I love chocolate. If you ever want to go anywhere, say, Chris, let's go get some chocolate ice cream. I'm there. Don't worry about it, right? But then we have different flavors of chocolate. We have vanilla. We have rainbow syrups. Sherbet?
Sherbet, yeah.
Sherbet.
Sherbet.
Did I say syrup? Damn.
Syrup.
Getting that disc slipping now. So you know what I'm saying? And at the end, once you sit down, and I sit on this couch, And in the back of my mind now, I'm learning how to breathe.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about getting to a chantra. Oh, look, you got lucky beads on. I'm not talking about all that stuff.
Okay.
I'm talking about realizing who you are, where you are, and are you doing anything for yourself? And one of my favorite things to do besides fly my kite, because I got to stick that thing in the sand, 4 feet down, tie this thing up. I'm sweating. By the same time it was done, oh, we're going to be here another 30 minutes, right? Are you kidding me? How about 8 hours? I just sweat my ass up putting this thing.
Yeah, and for all those who don't
Right?
know, the kite is like this large. How big is it?
Well, it's 108 square meters. It's like 300 foot long. It's like, 100 feet wide. And
Yeah,
I'll
that's
give you a
crazy.
picture you can share.
Yeah.
But you know what? This thing is massive and it pulls me to my knees sometime. So I take that, and then when I'm done with all that, I want to hang out, watch it. And then I got this chair, and I just don't go to any beach. I go to all the beaches, right? And I'll just be sitting there looking at the ocean and going, sucking in Mother Nature. And what you're going to realize when you start to get older, and hopefully you don't wait until you become an old fart like me, you start to do it now. Because when you really have learned how to breathe, it's going to take everything and put it in perspective. You know me, I've recently, I'm taking trash out, man. And that's just literal. I mean, man, you can be at different levels, right?
Yeah,
You got to take the trash out every once in a while. Right. So for me, it's the contracting, the real estate, and I'll throw in the personal stuff right after that. I got this little drone thing. I mean, these are all hobbies at best.
Yeah, the drone business.
They're all hobbies. I even got a damn NFT. Really? Come on. Trolls in bikinis.
But that's real
Who does
entrepreneurship
that?
right there.
But that's how you started.
Yeah.
And pretty soon you got all these things in this box, and the ones that are making you money, you're like, oh, And I got this virtual Santa thing.
Yeah.
Whoever knew that projecting Santa Claus on a piece of glass would make money?
Yeah. I never heard of that.
Everybody looks at that and they're like, no, that ain't happening. But you know what? There are other people all over the planet that adore this saint, Nicholas, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I got to have the new version. I can't wait to make virtual nativity. It's going to just explode, man. Oh, I got an angel and all the other crap. We'll get into that later.
That's definitely lucrative.
So entrepreneurism is important in life. We're entrepreneurs in the beginning, and we're learning sales from day one. Did you know that?
I didn't know that, no.
So I'm going to pretend you're my parents, right?
Okay.
Dad, can I go outside today? You'd be like, you ain't been a good kid. Nah, it ain't working for me. Go watch some cartoons, right? So I'm going to look at Mom and go, Mom? I'm not going to say that Dad said no. Can I go outside today? You'd be like, oh, you helped me cut those strawberries
Right.
up and stuff.
It really do be
Oh,
like
that's
that,
good.
too.
They do.
Go ahead and go out in the back door, right?
Be safe. Make sure I can see you.
Yep.
Thank you. Accomplishment, right? We're closing in the beginning. Your little one, how old is she now?
She's about to be 1 in 2 weeks.
Is she closing you yet? All she got to do is look at you and go, got little eyes looking at, and then, oh, shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. I see. Like
That's
some
what
things you
okay.
give in, like even if a baby is just crying for like.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah, but my other two,
Reason.
though, yeah. Yeah, they definitely
Well,
know
look
how
at
to
your
do that.
little entrepreneur that came in here, did some of that video.
Yeah.
Damn, did she close you?
Oh, yeah, she does. She has her way.
Oh,
Oh, my
man.
goodness. She's
Is-
crazy.
How crazy is her room, by the way?
Oh, it's messy all the time. We just spoke to her about that last night. Told her that
She done
it's
got
too
away
much.
with that one, right?
Yep.
My grandma would pull out a yardstick. But anyways, and we're learning sales from day one. So when you realize your entrepreneur spirit, the light bulbs start to turn on, and you realize your closing skills are being enhanced from day one, all you got to do is listen to Zig Ziglar, me, just kidding, Rob, or something to enhance your sales skills. And most importantly, out of all this stuff that we're talking about, right? I'm pouring all this stuff in the funky cereal bowl right now.
Right. Yep. That's what it's for. That's why it's named Funky Cereal.
Attitude is altitude.
Mm-hmm.
You got a crappy attitude, nobody wants to talk to you.
Right.
I get grumpy all the time. I'm 62. I can, right? Mm-hmm. But anyways, just kidding. I shouldn't. That's the proper way to say it.
Yeah.
But attitude is altitude. I have a friend named Tony High. A long time ago, God bless him, he was 72, and I was in my late 40s, maybe 50s.
Okay.
I even forgot about all that. Tony High was the most astute gentleman that I knew on the planet. He used to always tell me, Chris, attitude is altitude. He was a brother from another, man, and this guy was always spot on.
Okay.
He was a no bullshit guy, but he'd smile at the end. Didn't matter if he had a corn in his toe. Well, his back was out. He was always complaining, oh, this spine of mine.
Oh, wow.
He always would tell me, attitude is altitude. And he'd smile. And you know what? This guy got everything he wanted whenever he wanted it. From anybody. And that was a closing skill. We all have.
I can't.
We all have it.
I've seen that. Yeah. Because everywhere you go, I've had situations where people converse with me, and all I'm doing is just sitting there just smiling and nodding, and taking in whatever information. And they're like, man,
yep.
you're a good listener, man. All that type of stuff. You real smart, and I didn't even really say anything.
They just yapping.
Yeah. So,
but you know what? True. Another key thing you just said is listening.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's a skill.
Yeah.
Because you ever get somebody trying to get a word?
Yeah, for sure.
Shut the hell up.
It's like, all right, I don't want to talk no more.
I gotta go, man. I gotta go pee or something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so you got to have these skills to say. You got to intervene by saying supercalifragilisticexpialidocious to a person that likes to talk a lot.
I'm going to use that if I can remember.
Out of the blue, rubber baby buggy bumpers.
Okay.
It's shorter.
I feel like that brings on another conversation.
Well, hang on a minute here. Let's not get into psychology 101 because when I'm talking about breaking their spirit. And what I mean by that, this guy been hammering you for 65 minutes, and you're trying to talk about, the original conversation was Wheaties. Mm. Wheaties there, I'm just aged myself. Or Fruit Loops. Mm. And they just keep going. They went from Wheaties to politics to their mom and being.
Yeah.
You got to go out there and say, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, and then look straight them in the eye.
Okay.
They're going to look at you. Think you're crazy, number one. Number two, that light bulb's going to come on, and they're going to go,
okay.
I get it. Or rubber baby buggy bumpers, or something that would be out of the blue.
Mm-hmm.
And the last thing that I'll say is inflection. You got to learn the art of speaking and pausing.
Right.
When you want to get an answer out of somebody, especially if it's sales, Shah, don't you think this is a great opportunity for you?
Yeah. They're gonna feel obligated to say something.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say a word until you agree with me.
Mm-hmm. And then that nod right there too. That's convincing. That's big as well. Yeah.
It's part of the yes rule.
Yeah.
The yes attitude.
Yeah.
I'd rather say yes. You don't see people doing this.
Right.
It's easier to nod my head. That little dog in the back of the car going like this. What do you think it does? It's saying yes all the time. But you know what I mean? You got to come out there and you got to throw that in their face. And then you have to pause. And if you really want to be hitting home with what you want to talk about, make your notes higher. Hey, Shad. Mm-hmm. I'm excited now.
Right.
Hey, Shad. I don't feel too good right now.
Yeah.
The inflection is everything. And then be animated. Whatever you got to do, be animated. And especially in where you're going and how you're doing.
Yeah.
You'll see me. I'm always doing this. I can't stop.
Yeah. I know. Yeah, I record a lot of videos with you. I see.
Right? Yeah. Inflection. I sound like a pixie half the time, and I laugh, and I sound like some little girl. you know.
No. What? How,
you know what I
how
mean?
you do it? It works though.
Inflection, animation, rubber baby buggy bumpers. And then if you want to be serious about it, you talk like you're serious about it. You know?
Right. Yeah.
So that's just a few things for me. It's not a lot. And then maybe get a tattoo or something. I'm just kidding. You got to be funny. You got to have humor.
Yeah.
Humor heals. Someone that has a bad day and you can kind of, they're telling you their story.
Yeah.
You get them to smile. It's not such a bad day right now. That minute ain't so bad. You know, I went up to a guy. We were going up to Sacramento. We went to this Subway in the middle of nowhere. Got a Subway there, right? On one of the, I think, Highway 99 going up to Fresno, whatever. We took that instead of the 5. And this guy was sitting there crazy as all hell. People in line getting sandwiches. Guess what I did? I'm always out of the ordinary.
Okay.
I said, "Excuse me." I walked up to him and I put my hand in my pocket. I pulled out a $20 bill. And I said, "Here you go, brother. Why don't you walk inside, get yourself a sandwich? And if you don't want, because he had no shoes, I said, if you don't want to do it, I'll get you. What do you like? You know, I surely love turkey." I said, "Could you use a 12-foot? Because I'm going to get you a 12-foot. You want everything? Oh, I'll eat everything." So I got him this big-ass Coke or whatever tea and this huge. I told the girl, throw it on there twice. So she cooked it and everything else. I brought it out to him with about 50 napkins and a bib. And I told him to chow down. You know what the first thing I asked him was?
What?
"How's your day going?" And I told him this: whatever you're going through right now, it's going to get better.
Yeah.
You just got to hang on.
Yeah.
Got to get better, right? So out of the blue, and people looking, "Oh man, that guy just got him a sandwich." You know, little stupid stuff like that. Or somebody, you know, if I got $3 left in my pocket, what's $3 going to give me right now?
Right.
But in trouble, a Jack in the Box. So you know, I do love the 7-piece jalapeno, but they're like $5. So I gotta hang out for a minute. I will purposely give that money to somebody else.
Yeah.
You know what? Because you got to pay it forward. I don't know what's out there, what is it, and who it is, but whatever it is, hopefully I'm getting a couple check marks on the good side, right? Because now I got a whole bunch of bad ones over here I got to fix, and I'm working on them. Yeah. I think it takes double the good to get rid of the red, right, or something like that. I don't know. So
it's just you got to have a change in mentality. That's really what it is.
Entrepreneurism is a complete overhaul of who you used to be and who you're gonna be.
Okay.
That's real entrepreneurism.
Yeah.
Inflect your voice. Be freaking happy at all times, even if you just got beat up by your brother or sister. Happy at all times.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then if nobody wants to pay attention to what you're doing in your entrepreneur world, what's in that box you've created, it's okay. Take your box of toys. Be in a silent room. Come here. Focus. There's 2 things that people are going to do in life. They're going to focus or they're going to fold. That's it. Either in or you're out. Am I right? You're going to focus or you're going to fold. Right. That's it. And what I mean by folding is quitting. Quitting is not in my vocabulary. No, is not in my vocabulary. Take out all the stops. Yeah? And don't be dumb. Don't purposely treat people like crap. Yeah. There are people out there that get off on this stuff.
Oh, for sure.
You got to love people. Sure. You got to actually love thy neighbor like you're supposed to, right?
Yeah. I just encountered one yesterday.
Oh, really?
Somebody trying to make your day bad, right?
Yeah. I mean, I was trying to
oh, man, you like LA, right? Oh, hell no. What part of dumb is that? Yeah.
I was trying to pitch something. Well, not even really pitch something to him. It's just like it's a business partner that I know. So he has a referee company, and he assigns referees in like LA County, Orange County, and all that type of stuff. So
project management, basically.
yeah, exactly. So I was trying to connect QHI to him, so have him, send an email about solar to all his contacts and stuff like that. And then one of the things that he told me was that I sound like a snake oil that I got my expertise from YouTube watching snake oil salesmen. I'm just like,
how old is this? Is it a man?
Yeah.
He's not a real man.
Yeah.
But how old would you think this guy was?
He's in his probably mid-40s.
And he got a job of responsibility, and he replied to you like that?
Yeah.
This guy needs his ass fired because he's not just doing it to you, he's doing it to everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what you say to something like that?
What?
How long you been doing this? What is it? Baseball management you're doing?
Referee.
Basketball.
You're a referee?
Yeah.
So you're a referee? What is that?
Yeah.
You ain't refereeing yourself right now.
For real.
You know what I'm saying?
For real, yeah.
Foul. Clean that attitude up. That's what I would have told them. I'd have said, oh, foul. You know what? In basketball, right? They go like this. Or, the dribbling. Like you know that? Or like this, right?
Yep.
I'd be like, he'd be like, what's that? I'd tell him, foul, 2 points.
Yep.
You got to go shoot 2 shots.
Yeah.
Your attitude just gave me 2 shots.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to help you financially.
Right.
Because if you had listened to the rest of my story, you would have learned that you can make money just doing nothing.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're in a good place, and that's not you. But, I'll know not to tell you anything bright and in the future.
Yeah, I mean, he has that mentality towards his own business too. Because
Really?
a year ago, I approached him and I let him know that I could help him grow his business. And he's like, I don't think that there's any room for growth. I don't think we could grow. I don't think that you could get me more of what I need or anything like that. So I just told him
just out of the box.
Yeah, and I just told him, I was like, you have this mentality about your own business. So you're gonna have to drop that in order for you to go, or else you're not gonna accomplish your business goals.
Yeah.
Wow.
So.
Remember, attitude is altitude, and if he didn't give you the right attitude, we know where he's going. He's not going above; he's going below.
Exactly. Yeah.
So those kind of people just stick on the shelf.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't tell you no to go F yourself, right?
Nah.
So that means they still have ears.
Yeah.
And maybe something in the future will happen. You just pull them off that shelf.
Yeah.
But you always keep them in your email list,
Mm.
and you tickle them with certain things. You feed them out some funky cereal things coming up, right?
Yeah.
Something, and that's what you got to do. You can't let that beat you up.
Oh yeah, no.
You got to take that and take it as a learning lesson. And you don't know unless you ask, right? But you did what you had to do to get the results. You didn't like the results, but that's okay.
Yeah.
That's why
learning experience.
It's a learning experience, and there's one word that everybody hates.
What is that?
Other people say it differently, but my new life, karma.
Okay. All right. Got you.
Karma's a bitch.
Yeah.
They treating somebody bad. Guess what? Maybe he won't get that other court over there he's been wanting to do.
Yeah.
The universe looks at you all the time and goes, well, I don't know. You just messed that guy up over there. I don't know if you can handle that. So good for you. Congrats to you on keeping your plugs in, and that's good. We got to do that.
Right.
If we didn't ask when you went into Rite Aid the flavor of the chocolate you wanted or the colors or whatever else that was there, they're going to look at you and go, what do you want, Bob?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's true.
You got to put it out there, and that's good. You tried to help, and that's a form of progression. Good for you.
Thank you.
You got to get dirt kicked in your face. You know what that does? It teaches you how to push it to the side when it's coming your way. So you don't,
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I would have got fazed by that, like, probably over a year ago. Probably actually a year ago, too. I would have said something back to him. That probably.
It hurt my
You
feelings.
just walked away, or like what you do after?
Nah, it was text messages.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it wasn't anything direct or anything like that. It was just he's arrogant. He's arrogant.
And I've understood the text messages are cool and they work, but there are some things that sometimes you can give a specific person the cure to cancer, and he won't know how to apply it.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
His gas tank's going to run out, and then he's going to be the a grumpy old guy on the porch, swinging back and forth like this. Hey, get off my yard. It's a leaf. Whatever. But you know what I mean? So good for you, man. Keep plugging away.
Yeah,
Don't stop.
Sure. Oh, definitely not. Definitely not.
Because attitude is altitude. Mm-hmm. You got to keep inserting yourself. Just like this young lady right here.
Yeah.
She's kind of quiet and all. We haven't brought that lioness out yet.
Oh yeah, we're about to find out.
You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing those nails grow by the minute, and this is a lady right here. This is a lady that knows the word control.
Okay,
it's very hard to get. It's true. Control is one of the craziest things on the planet to achieve. Mm-hmm. I think she has the interim of control. Okay. And then when she applies the control to certain things she's going to do in her life's going to be pretty fruitful. And fruitful means plentiful, right? Yeah. So
yeah, what are you into?
Smile.
What's going on with you? Who is London?
So I'm totally on a different perspective than Chris.
Okay.
So I'm into health.
Gotcha.
Oh, hell. You just said that? Hey, listen, Jack in the Box is good.
Jack in the Box.
Look.
It tastes good, but it ain't good.
Yeah, that is true. I love a Jumbo Jack, but yeah.
I got someone working on this. You know what I tell people that say stuff like that? You know how much money I spent on this?
Oh, wow.
That's an investment.
That's a funny comeback. That's funny.
Yeah, but health is wealth, though, and I just learned from going through. Well, when I was young, obviously my parents didn't really know anything about food. They would just eat your vegetables, and then we just eat whatever. I was dipping hot Cheetos and yogurt.
What?
It tastes good.
Wow.
I would literally eat a whole big bag of hot puffs. Like, it wouldn't faze me. And when I was in high school, I would just eat hot Cheetos throughout the day because I didn't like the school lunch. I was being an athlete, so I was just doing a lot. Mm-hmm. And I was losing weight doing that way, but it was like bad weight. And
mine only had 7 pieces. But anyways.
So throughout the years, I just see, like, even now I still got like my skin needs to be clear and stuff like that. So I just learned, like, I damaged myself and I take responsibility for that. And a lot of people don't like to be like, oh, I damaged myself for what I was eating. Mm-hmm. Like, even my mom, the doctors told her that she might have a little bit of arthritis. She was like, no, I don't. I'm like, okay, you might not accept it, but the arthritis is accepting you. So
right, huh?
Yeah.
So it's like, people say that about cancer too. Like, if you want to be healed, go do something about it. You can pray to God and everything like that and allow him to direct you to what to do. So, and just in health, I just see a lot of people sick, even myself. So
toxins maybe in our bodies.
Even goes to the point, like, during my menstrual cycle, I feel like I'm reaching death. Like, that's how bad.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang.
I had cleared up a lot of that. Like, my time frame of pain is shortening now, so I'm able to bear it, and so it's clearing up. I'm getting healed. Mm-hmm. So I
getting all the bad stuff out.
I throw up a lot. I lose 5 pounds each time.
What?
Yeah, I throw up stomach.
I might see if my finger's long enough.
It's just, but even, like, I told my dad, like, even on your menstrual, you're not supposed to feel this way. It's not supposed to hurt, like, as if you might have a child or something. That's not that. So I keep telling him, I said, I used to take ibuprofen. It was suppressing the pain. So once I stopped taking it and uncovered all the stuff I was dealing with, I'm like, okay, this is what it feels like.
So you said health is wealth.
Health is wealth.
Mm-hmm. I like that.
So we can actually kill our own self. And then people act like, oh, what's going on? I don't know what happened. Cancer came out the blue. It didn't just drop out the sky. No.
Can I have at least 2 boxes of...
No.
I can't even have that? Damn.
I feel like it's maybe the deficit.
What you mean?
Know, like, okay, so if...
Deficit, I like that word.
Like, okay, so if you are eating healthy, let's just say 6 days a week, then maybe on that 7th day, it's cool to have a pizza or something like that. Right? What would you say about that?
It adds up, though. Like, because that one time, you don't know what's in that thing, and it could trigger something in your body. Just yeah.
So are you saying because, like, all, like, the pesticides and all the type of stuff that they put in all the foods and
pizza
paint primer and all that type of stuff?
Yeah, they put. I mean, most of the time we're eating artificial stuff.
GMO.
So it is just hard. It's way harder nowadays because you got to think about what people are spraying on your food, which is ridiculous. It's like now people think no food is real, so I'm just eat whatever. So it's really ridiculous out here.
And it's so simple to get it.
Yeah,
They make
and
it simple.
It's fast to get it, and when they're trying to make more food, they're not doing it naturally, like letting the ground just grow and plant more seeds. They're in labs creating fake chicken, cabbage.
You got lettuce growing in China on LEDs.
It's ridiculous.
That's crazy. We're gonna be eating
Chicken.
3D fruit.
And chickens can't see the light of day. They can't see the light of day. So many chickens being killed. We just eating a lot.
Hey, I'm going to be a chicken nugget soon.
Yeah. It's like as soon as they come out the womb, it's like.
Oh, I'm a chicken that 5-piece. Damn. 5-piece.
So I just learned for myself, like, this stuff, health really affects. Like, people, I see so many sick people. Like, this one dude, he has a kidney.
Well, you're in that industry, am I right? So you get to see it firsthand.
Like, we should be living, being healed and, just living a good body. Like, our body is our natural house. So we need to take care of it and not destroy it.
You didn't see anybody with jalapeno disease, did you?
Wow.
I'm putting it out there. I got to know.
The jalapeno popper's gonna get you.
But you know what I seen on the internet? This lady said she used tampons that had chlorine and bleach in it. She lost her legs.
Oh,
What
dang.
the hell?
Yeah. So it infects
Damn.
the uterus and it whatever we put on our skin sinks into our body and then it starts messing up our machines in the inside. So
The biological side
That's
of this.
crazy.
she lost both her legs.
Gosh,
from
dang it,
tampons
man.
That weren't natural.
What?
Mm-hmm.
You got to look at everything, all the ingredients, everything. Is it just? Was it something that was
Hey, Bob.
hidden, or?
I mean, just because we're not prone to the knowledge of how stuff can affect. So especially women, just like, oh, I'm going to pick up some pads, some tampons. We're not looking at
Yeah, they
what's
get the
in it.
cheapest ones.
Yeah,
and that's it.
Oh, if it works, it works. So
Got to read the label, right?
yeah. So I actually learned from somebody else. They say the front of the product is for attraction, like marketing, and the back is for education. So when you look at the ingredients, we'll see what's in it. But then you have to know what the ingredients do. And so it's a whole lot of
Just like they used to have on the pink little, what is it, Splenda, whatever you put in your coffee.
Yeah.
They used to have in big red letters. This is harmful to lab rats or something, causes cancer.
Oh, wow.
I'd be like ripping that thing and putting it in. I'd be like reading and go, oh, hell no. I don't use the pink one anymore.
the pink one, use the other one.
Yeah, the other 12 colors.
It's crazy what humans are doing to other humans, though. If you know something's going to affect us, why put it out there?
For money.
Right?
That's it. It's deceitful. Yeah.
Consumerism on any level, if the marketing is right, let's go to Starbucks, Bob. You get that in your brain, and then you got to get a Starbucks twice a week or 3 times.
Yeah.
The money, they say the money you saved on going to Starbucks, if you saved it up for 5 years, you can buy a house.
Yep.
That's what they're saying. Okay.
I've seen people spend
And
crazy
they
amounts of
make
money on
stuff
Starbucks.
that-
What is it, $7 to $12?
Around that.
Do you want the
depending.
cookie pop?
Women go crazy at Starbucks. It's like, I need my coffee type of thing.
Yes,
So-
they
Damn,
do.
Too
They
bad.
do.
I never figured. We didn't figure that out, Sean. What's up, man?
I know.
Start
We're late
this.
to the game. Late to the
Start
game.
this.
Nah, but they make stuff addicting so you can keep coming back.
McDonald's had sugar water on their French fries in the beginning.
What?
Coke had cocaine.
I heard that.
Man, I'd be like, oh, hell, you got a Coke? So McDonald's had to change the EPA, Environmental Protection Agency, and the FDA, Food and Drug Administration. There's cocaine in there, Coke. You got to take it out, Bob. I still addicted to Coke, but I don't drink it anymore. I now drink hot water
Really?
That's your substitute for it.
as everything, just about. Drink that hot water. My grandma taught me something really cool. You drink hot water, it kind of goes in there. She would say, well, it kind of burns those little things that are hanging on. And then you kind of get rid of it at the bottom. That'd be before grandma's chasing me around. Can I give you an enema? Oh, hell no, man. I'm a man. Get the hell out of here. But anyways, now you know that I used to get enemas when I was a kid. But, hot water is a great substitute.
Hot water can do a lot.
Can do a lot, right? There's some benefits to that.
Add lemon, key lime, herbs, make herbal
Yeah. And then take a multivitamin. Do you believe in multivitamins?
Yes and no.
A
Because
little bit of A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Yeah, because there's some multivitamins out there. They say it's vitamins. It ain't really vitamins. It tastes good. That's why you want to eat something.
Placebo.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this really sugar water? But you like it, right? In a tablet.
So my journey is to really, as I'm healing myself and asking God to direct me in that and to heal me, to go out into the world to help heal others.
Oh, you're a healer.
I want to.
You want to be a healer.
By God's permission, I want to be a healer. But if it's not meant to be, then I'm not going to go outside those lines. So I'm asking for knowledge from him because I know human knowledge could be erred.
Well, everything that you've been learning is leading you in that direction. Mm-hmm. So
yeah, hello.
You gotta look at that as a sign. You know what I'm saying?
So this is the picture in my brain right now. I'm gonna go through Jack in the Box in the feature, and London's gonna pop up.
Don't do it, Chris.
Don't do it. Okay, London, I'm not gonna do it. Damn it! As I'm driving off.
Better go to Panera Bread.
Yeah, Panera. Right, there you go.
Yep.
It's ridiculous. They make healthy food expensive too. So
yeah, they do.
It's a brand.
Mm-hmm.
It's a brand, right? That's where you're at.
Yeah,
that's great, London.
Yeah,
health is wealth. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
So
you gonna write a book one day? I think so. Health is wealth, and don't eat the jalapeno poppers by London Blend.
But yeah, it's just I learned so much. So I've just seen so many sick people just dealing with a lot of stuff. This one dude at my job, he last time I seen him, he had a full head of hair. Then he had his hoodie on. Then I'm like, "Are you okay? How you doing?" He's like, "I've been stressing out. Most of my hair is gone."
Dang.
Whoa, he has a kidney problem, so his skin is.
But how the hell does hair disappear? You pulling on it? He said
stress, and I mean, once your kidney organs start malfunctioning, things start to slip away.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang.
I still got my hair. How old is this guy?
Maybe in my 60s.
What'd you just say? Mm-hmm. I feel 22.
That's good though.
Yeah. Remember, mental attitude.
Yeah.
If you're walking around, I just lost a toe last week, or I'm stressing out. I don't know about health as well. I didn't read London's book, so you gotta pump them up.
Yeah.
Sister, you gotta pump this person up.
Yeah, there's a lot of people say, "Oh, we're gonna die one day." I'm like, that's true, but
you don't have to die today, right?
Let's feel good. Let's be bright and beautiful. Let's
give me high five, bam, right? Something like that.
Be sluggish and
sluggish. Ooh, that's a bad word.
It's a lot.
I'm still fast, so I can run fast.
Really?
Used to be a softball player.
You can still do it.
Hey man, I hit that shit out of the park.
I know, right?
It's gone.
We have to test this.
Test it out.
Yeah,
I'll give you some of my youngin' pictures when I had my blonde hair. I was blonde. It was
we got to see those.
It was like strawberry blonde.
Oh wow,
it's crazy. Yeah, but anyways,
dang.
Health is wealth.
Health is wealth.
Yeah, I mean,
I want to see that book.
Yeah.
You got a passion for it.
My highest weight was 233 pounds. I'm 173 now.
Get out of here.
What?
No way. No, I don't believe that.
Monkey.
I don't believe that.
And
maybe it was a hot Cheetos. You was eating a lot of hot Cheetos, right?
Yeah, I was just eating, just like, okay.
But the yogurt's kind of making it good, though. It's kind of balancing the Cheetos.
Oh, yeah. See, all right. So hot Cheetos and yogurt, you have bad eating habits if you're eating hot Cheetos and yogurt.
but it's because, when people be like, oh, it just tastes good and just like a snack.
Yeah.
That's the mentality.
There's 6 bags, the big 4 or 5 gallons.
So, but that actually, before I was 230, then time.
The light bulb came on?
I kind of stopped eating in a way, and then when I would eat, it would just be like, just give me something to eat real quick. Like I'll just eat, I don't know, whatever. It wasn't nutritious at all.
Give me those nuggets. Anyways, right? It wasn't nutritious, but it was less.
Yeah.
So you're thinking mentally it's going to help, and it does.
It helps a lot. My mind is clearer, and I just need to regain my muscle back again.
Your muscle, exactly.
When I was an athlete.
You know what you can also do? Yeah. I think considering it, Home Depot's got a sale on Sawzalls.
What is that?
What is that?
Oh, wow.
To all you contractors out there, ouch!
Yeah.
Health is wealth.
Yeah.
That's good, London.
Don't always take the easy way out with BBLs and plastic surgery. I mean, it's not.
You can go to Korea and look really good these days for about $100,000.
Natural beauty is where it's at for men and women. Look yourself.
Like I said, I'd be an ugly girl, man.
That's why you wasn't a girl.
That's why I wasn't a girl.
True,
there it is,
true.
right?
Yep.
I like that. But you got to give some of those people that walk into that office, hey, it's so-and-so.
Yeah, I give them that boost.
You give them the Are you the booster at the front?
Booster, I say, I'm happy to see you.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. So I try to talk to people as much because they try to limit conversations in there. But that's why I'm about to get out of there because you're not going to limit no conversation about
people
hurting,
come
in with
depression.
Wanting to maybe kill themselves. No,
all of a sudden you're looking over there and you're like, well, maybe that's true.
They say not to ask them how their day was because they could ramble. I'm just like, I know when to shut off
Oh,
the
I see.
conversation.
Ramble.
Though,
Remember,
you can shut off the conversation.
Bob, rubber baby buggy bumpers, okay?
Just bring their mind back and be like, okay, we need to do this. So they like to talk though.
You're looking good, Fred.
Yeah.
Right?
Nate just talk to me and I just look at them. They just start talking. Mm-hmm.
They got nobody talking. I talk to that wall all day, that drywall, right? You got to give them some light. You're the light for their hope.
Mm-hmm.
You're the beacon of light.
Yeah.
That's good that she's there. She's there for a reason right now.
Yeah, for a reason.
Am I right?
Yeah, for sure.
This is
taking in.
This is part of your road, and you had to go to that place to kind of give you away in different ways, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know how to fashion that up. And then you're going to go, okay, and you're going to jump over that hurdle. And now I already know where you're going.
Yep.
It's going to be even better. And she's going to go, hello. And then pretty soon she'll be like, you guys talking about buying that house. How you get a house, right? I'm going to buy 2 of them. Right? Why not? Why not you?
Mm-hmm.
Attitude is altitude. Health is wealth. I love that.
I got to set the example too.
Damn.
And I'm going to talk about it. I got to set the example. Be the example.
Yeah, that's true,
exactly.
right?
Yeah.
And health is one of the top niches to, get paid in as a business. So
I'm a professional. I'm a professional consultant for jalapeno poppers.
People pay anything for overnight weight loss pill.
Oh, I've taken Ampoline. There's one that I have to mention. Ampoline.
Man.
$500 later.
Dang.
Yep.
Yeah.
The only person that lost weight was my bank account.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, they get you. They get you for sure.
Yeah.
And now they're doing this. I don't know. It's like a 60-minute dialogue. My Uncle Bob used to eat jalapeno poppers, and he didn't really solve his problem. So Aunt Mary came up and introduced cheese with that, and then, and Dr. Studies show. And then you're thinking, where's the button I can click now and get this shit, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, by the way, my Uncle Fred just keeps going on and on. I actually watched one for 45 minutes. That's how boring my day was.
What
right?
is it, like an infomercial or something like that?
No, it was a YouTube. Hey, Dr. Bob over here says, here's what Ampoline stands for. Ambiguous. Blah, 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 blah. Whatever he was saying, right?
Yep.
And I got zoned.
Yeah.
And I learned that at the end, I was like, 4, 2, 1, 7.
Yeah.
Score! Bing! I got like 25 bottles.
Yeah. I learned that some doctors, they feel too entitled because of that title doctor.
Mm-hmm.
They think they're...
I'm a doctor of the jalapeno popper. No? Anyways, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But health is wealth. I like that.
Yeah.
Great focus, and you're the light where you're at.
Mm-hmm.
So don't turn that light. In fact, turn it up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's other people like me, but it's not so... They're not exposed that much
to
into
the
the world
goodness?
because of the... You know how the world is. They just want quick stuff. Don't want to
Instant
heal.
Quickness.
Yeah.
Instant gratification. Yeah.
So there's people that actually know more than me. So there's a lot of people out there.
Do you want a venti?
They can talk about Starbucks for sure.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. So
that's crazy.
That's me. And I just want to help heal.
And you're morphing and help heal in many ways.
Yeah, in many ways.
That's great, man.
Mental.
Heal me.
All right, Shot.
You got to heal with laughter. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for
Mr.
sure.
Shot.
Now it's Shad's turn, right?
What are you into?
A funky cereal, man.
Mm-hmm.
Got this box in front of him. What are you putting into it? Besides kids, family life, that's part of the 24.
Yeah, for sure.
You putting stuff in it for me.
Yeah.
You're learning the knocks of school of hard knocks, you hear me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. I'm at the beginning
In a good
stages.
way.
Last year, I had asked for a raise from one of the contractors that I was not contractors, but one of the companies that I was working with.
Whatever.
It was this company from Japan, and they had a tech company. They wanted me to grow their company. I was doing their YouTube. I was doing all their social media, just pretty much doing all the marketing, digital marketing, everything like that. And I even developed a plan for them to shift their target market, and just this huge plan that they got a $3 million investment from, right? So when I went to them and asked them for a raise, this was before they got the investment, but I seen what I was doing for them. I seen that I was working extensive amount of hours. They really didn't value me. So when I asked for that raise, they were like, oh, we were only going to get you $400 extra. I was asking for a couple thousand more because they had me going back and forth to LA. I live in my, that's a 40-mile drive to go to them. But yeah, so I asked them for that raise, and that was the moment that I realized that I wasn't valued. So then when I realized that I wasn't valued, then I decided to take everything that I know and stop putting my eggs in other people's baskets and finally put it in my own basket. And that's why I decided to start a branding and marketing agency. And then as I'm learning even more, then I'm realizing, okay, well, it's not just marketing. I don't want to just be somebody who they're like, oh, just run an ad for me, just make my website type of thing. I did music. So I have about 10 to 12 years of making music. And part of me making music was me figuring out how to do all this stuff by myself and put my music out there, do my website, get more exposure, put myself on Google and all this stuff. And I figured out how to do this by myself. So I have the creativity and I know how to build a brand. I know what it takes to be on social media. I know, like, I have the formula. So instead of just taking it like, I'm a marketing agency, then I decided to create a marketing / branding agency and call myself a brand strategist. Because a lot of people out there just do like the basic work. They just do leaf work. I do root work. So
I like that leaf work.
Yeah.
And you do the root work. Where does it start?
At the root.
At the root. Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. So
that's a great thing to say.
Appreciate it. So ever since then, I realized that things kind of weren't going the way that it was supposed to go. And they ended up pretty much dropping me and going to New York with my plan and that $3 million investment, and it just cut me out. And now here I am. And
you know what it's called, right? What? Karma.
Oh yeah.
Gotta copyright that plan, but
yeah, I know.
Hello.
Yep. I know. I didn't have as much guidance and knowledge as I have right now. So
hey, listen. Even in baseball, there's 4 bases. You got the first base.
Yeah.
Learning curve is very important.
Right.
And you got to get your ass kicked.
Yep.
Right. You got to get unappreciated. Hey, Shad, we're going to give you $400 on a bicycle so you can drive to LA.
Right.
Exactly.
Oh, thanks, Bob. Stupid.
Yep.
Right? But you don't have to say it like that.
Right.
I'll just kindly reject that, okay, Quenching? Anyways, I'm ignorant.
No.
But anyways, but you're starting at the roots now.
Yeah.
So you're at first base. You're past first base, dude. You're sliding into second. In fact, you hit that ball so damn far. Hell, it's going over the treetops. You'd be like, yeah, I got this. I'm cool.
Yeah, for sure.
You're about to hit second base. In fact, I think you might already have your foot on second base. I think you do. I feel that.
Okay. All right,
you hit the ball and it's got air, and this little short guy's going, oh, damn. Right? Because you hit the ball with determination. And you plug your roots in, right? You're not taking the jalapeno popper junk anymore. You're sick of it. You're tired of it.
Yeah.
You're going to turn that anger into energy. And you've hit that ball so flippin' far, dude. I'm telling you.
Yep.
You've zipped past first because you see the ball's in left field, and you're like, oh, okay, there it is. And you got your foot just releasing from second. Do you see that now? Do you see it in your mind?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I told him, you have so many great ideas. I said, why are you not a millionaire yet?
There's two
Because you have to
there's
build
two
it up.
times you're going to become a millionaire. When you're young or when you're old.
Mm-hmm.
I got passed up till I was 60.
Yeah.
But you have to develop yourself,
Right.
and that takes time. And once that brand pops, oh hell yeah.
Yeah, I know.
You're out of here. I like the
Yeah.
name Funky Cereal in the first place. In fact, the last person was on my podcast, John Petrov and Stephanie Harrison of Action Public Adjusters need you right now. Remember that network shit we talked about?
Yeah.
There's the N word.
Mm-hmm.
Am I right?
Yeah.
I'm going to give you their info. In fact, if you go to my website, I don't want to give you the domain because it's stupid. Go up to resources, scroll down to the Energy Hour podcast right there,
Okay.
and then look who was on, and look for those names. They're the Action Public Adjusters.
Okay.
And I'm going to do the introduction.
Nice.
Right? So
Yeah,
we're going to fill those voids.
Okay.
So you
Yeah, I
can
appreciate
you
that.
can get a couple extra Starbucks on the weekend. Whatever.
He's about to hit home
And
runs.
health
soon.
is it right? Am I right? Can you feel him batter up?
Yeah.
Okay,
sure.
so you're slender. You know how to swing that ball. You got that out of the way. You crack that sucker. It's over the left fielder's, head. And he's short. He got short legs. He ain't going to get this one. And you're just passing second right now. In fact, your foot is released.
Yeah.
This is one of them that's coming to you. Right?
Okay.
And then the other network we're putting together over there in Riverside.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm getting together a plan for the next time we go over there. The first time I was like, I do the marketing.
Suggestion. Cards, you got cards. Maybe a folder with some flyers or leaflets in there.
Yeah.
Maybe a shirt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Who am I? Funky Cereal on the back. FunkyCereal.com.
I will grow your brand.
Yeah, people love when you say, I can help you.
Yeah.
That's a great word, isn't it? Help.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to elevate your business.
Mm-hmm.
Not only am I going to help you, I'm going to elevate. I'm going to bring it where it needs to be.
Right.
I'm going to take your business out of the clouds and above the clouds so everybody can see you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to tell him, oh, hell yeah. You kidding me? And that's going to come on. And then also because you're doing I never seen him do a podcast. Here he is.
Yeah.
And you can plug that in. This is just a room with paint.
Yeah, he's going to take
And
off
Star
to do
Wars
so
shit.
many things for sure.
Appreciate it.
So
We all gonna
plug
see each other
in,
do things,
plug
you
in,
know?
plug in the other things and other features. You should be advertising at Funky Cereal.
Yeah,
Okay.
I should. I know.
Let's get you on iHeartRadio on top of everything. And the next time you go, put your pamphlets, your leaflets, the shirt. I can see that nice. My Star Wars one. It goes pew pew.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Put your
yeah.
logo right there. Who am I? Question mark. And on the back, I'm your brand. I'm your brand development company. Your brand.
That's a good idea.
Your brand development company.
Uh-huh.
Appreciate you. FunkyCereal.com. Right? Something like
Yeah,
that.
that's not a bad idea. I think I'm a.
I'm just throwing stuff in
I'm
your
gonna do that.
box.
Yeah,
Don't have to take any of that. There's just ideas.
Mm-hmm.
And you're sharing with me, right?
Yep.
So that's how we're going to do it. And you're going to help Princess over here.
Yep.
See, them nails are getting longer now. You just don't scratch me. Don't scratch me. Jalapeno's good, I'm telling you.
Yeah, they're good.
You know my grandma used to say, if it goes in hot, it's going to come out hot, okay? Your colon's working.
It might damage that colon.
Damn that colon. But that's your box you're filling up right now, and all your experience is going in that box.
Right.
You're going to have to, suffer a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to have to take no's.
Yeah.
That's a part of the process.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
But
I'm
you're
prepared.
gonna take all that. Listen, a negative is this until you add the other finger, and that means God and some other stuff, right? I always tell this to people. Here's what you are today. Tomorrow you're gonna be this because of our accomplishments,
Right.
and that's just on many levels.
Yep.
So use the health, the wealth, all the throw an jalapeno popper. But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stick all and laugh, man.
Shrug
this thing. You're rounding second base right now, dude.
Yeah.
Any hot help? You want to do a little 8, 9, 10 o'clock and everybody's asleep? Hey, Chris, what are you doing on Saturday? Or whatever. Let's get funky. Let's tear up an Xbox again. Okay. I got to tell you this idea, right?
Okay.
That's how it works.
Yeah. I do got to run some stuff.
That's how shit works, right? That's how stuff works.
Yeah.
So you call yourself a brand specialist? What
A brand strategist.
I like the strategist, yeah.
Yeah. Because everybody needs a strategy. If you don't have a strategy, then you kind of just walking in the dark.
Right.
So,
foundation and everything.
And I feel like there's a difference between. Well, I know that there's a difference between just like a regular company and a brand. Companies are just like the corporate. They don't have any life to their business. Brands are what actually take off. Nike is a brand.
Yeah,
Coca-Cola is a brand.
Yeah,
okay.
So
that's good.
And
Funky Cereal's a brand.
Exactly.
That sounds so good though, Funky Cereal.
I dig that, man. I'm gonna get me a bowl of that today.
You can even market that to kids. Funky Cereal, just the name.
Oh my goodness! Oh,
yeah. Once I get a little bit of a little bit of leverage, then I'm gonna turn this thing into something crazy. I want to be the brand strategist in LA. I want big brands to come to me and say, you know what, I see what you're doing.
I heard what's up.
Yeah,
I like what you're doing.
Exactly.
And you have that cereal in jalapeno pop-up flavor?
I see it.
The jalapeno popper.
I see it for sure.
We got to start an organic jalapeno popper company.
Yeah. Got it, man. I'll buy it. I don't care. Gonna kill me. It's all good.
The face of the brand.
Hello.
I used to eat Jack in the Box jalapeno poppers, but this is organic.
Hey, boom.
Yeah.
Right?
Then kick Jack in the Box out.
Kick him out quick.
Yeah, that's what I want to do to some
Chris in a box.
Yeah.
Chris in a box.
Chris in a box.
The Funky Cereal box, right? From the roots on up. Hello.
Pop in a box.
Oh, we're getting ideas going on here. That's great, huh?
Yeah. That's what this is for, though. That's what
listen.
this podcast is for.
You got that. We got that spoon and that cauldron, right?
Yeah.
And we added a couple of spices, some jalapeno popper.
Let me just say, for the people that's going to watch this is already copywritten, okay? Don't
Oh,
try to take the idea.
Right.
It's copy roll, Bob.
Y'all just hearing good ideas. It's come from our brains, and we're going to put it together.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
This is how greatness begins.
exactly.
Yeah.
Remember, Hewlett Packard started from a garage.
Who is that?
Hewlett Packard, the printer you print on.
Oh,
Hewlett,
HP?
HP.
Oh, what?
You didn't
No.
Let's debrand this man.
Whoa, I did not know that.
That's
In a
crazy.
damn garage. It was a barn.
Is that a man or a woman? Hewlett?
Hewlett
I
Packard.
know Hillary Packard.
Hewlett.
Hewlett.
Oh, Hewlett.
H-E-W. Man, get out of here.
never knew
I'm
that
in the
name.
room with a bunch of rookies. HP. Oh, that's what you mean, Bob. Yeah.
I like printers.
HP. Who prints anymore? We just send it PDF, right? Shit. But you got to print sometime.
Yeah.
It's like make the hard fucking paper that
HP,
big.
wow.
So Hewlett Packard started in I think it was a garage or a barn, right?
I saw Amazon start too. I think.
They started in an apartment. Him and his wife.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let's go ahead and make some fun things online. To grow this thing.
Wasn't it just for books? Didn't it start out just being for
I
books?
think so. Yeah, it had all that book stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I have a friend who's somebody but thinks he's nobody. It's got 4 books. So he's intelligent than all of us. No, I'm just kidding.
He's somebody.
One of them's on jalapenos. Just kidding.
Just capitalize off
The
jalapenos.
JP. So you know what I'm saying? So some of these great companies, like Elon Musk, some people like him, some people don't like him. That boy got his ass kicked.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you're going to bankrupt. Oh, he borrows $450 million from the United States government. You got to pay that cheese back. Trust me, that shit's coming back.
Sure.
You know what? He took SpaceX and an idea from Nikola Tesla and created, listen, his charging stations nationwide is over 50,000. He has over 20,000 satellites in the air for his new network called Starlink. You better buy some of that boy's stock. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
This dude is badass. And regardless of what his feelings are, his interpretations, or how people, I'm going to push that guy off a cliff, all this stuff. What car do you see on the road?
Yeah, I know. It's everywhere.
And you got to charge that shit.
Everywhere.
Gas going to $7-8 a gallon. Give me that Vespa. But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, hell no. I'm driving me a Tesla.
Yeah.
And I ain't pushing anybody's boat. That's a badass car. I love it.
Yeah,
Of course, that new Porsche
everywhere.
Rob showed me today, that the trunk opens up, then the top comes off and goes in the trunk, and the trunk goes over that. I'm just like, oh, hell yeah. But anyways,
That's too much.
no, it's badass. I mean, and you see me with my long hair as I'm driving, getting my jalapeno poppers.
Not the long hair.
Okay. Yeah, then we're good on me, huh?
No.
Troll hair.
But you know what I'm saying? So all these companies started somewhere.
Yeah.
They suffered. They got, their family and friends, the naysayers, all this. And then one day, that plus came into play. You follow me?
Yeah.
They ain't talking shit no more.
Mm-hmm.
Elon's going, oh, really? Who's the richest man in the world today on paper? Elon Musk. Let me ask
Yeah.
Google. Watch. I'm not
Dang.
kidding
I
you.
think it was Jeff Bezos at one point that Elon.
Who's the richest man on the planet today? Here we go. What does that say?
215 billion. Dang.
Here he is. You see that?
Nope.
There's a saying.
Something else.
Oh, no. Come on. Where's Elon? He's at the top.
That's crazy.
But anyways, he's the number one guy. And check this out. Just on paper, this guy's got more money. He cannot afford, we're all walking right now, right? Elon's in the center. He's like, we're walking down the street. If he lost $50,000 in cash out of his pocket, he couldn't afford to stop and pick it up because he'd lose money.
Dang. That's crazy when
You
you
and me
think
be
about it
like,
like that.
oh, hell. Hey, London, good stop, whatever. He'd be like, no, I can't do that, man. He makes more money every minute than some people make in their lifetime.
So what does he do?
And he's a nobody.
Does he help the world?
He started with it. Listen, watch what happens to people like him in the future. They're going to get this homeless thing in their head. They're going to get this, maybe those kids in China that are starving, or all these orphans and whatever, are going to start turning their stuff around because he pays attention. 5 of the richest men on the planet today can get together, they can network, they can collaborate, and solve world hunger tomorrow.
So why hasn't that happened, though?
Housing tomorrow. You know why?
No.
Because it pays to make your ass broke. It pays to keep the food off people's table.
Yeah, that is
This is
true.
how they're
That's
thinking.
true.
What they got to do is they got to listen to this damn podcast, grow the F up. Those 5 guys got to get together and make the world change.
Yes.
Oh, I don't want to end up in Wikipedia. Stop. Are you kidding me? The 5 richest people today. We're talking about, Elon Musk. We're talking Jeff Bezos.
Yeah.
Jeff Bezos' wife almost has more money than he does.
Really?
After the divorce.
Ooh.
Well, sorry, Jeff. Your girlfriend's dress looks horrible. Anyways. And then you got Bill Gates. He's kind of interesting. I mean, you got Donald Trump, maybe. Yeah. His kid, Ivanka's brilliant. They're the king of the slumlords, I think, New York. But anyways, that's another story. And then you got who? You got the biggest guy on the planet. His stock for one share is worth $240,000. Berkshire Hathaway himself. You know who he is, right?
Yeah.
Wait, you said his name is who?
Buffett.
Warren Buffett. Thank you.
Yeah, Warren Buffett.
He told his kids, when I go, you only get $1 billion.
Man,
Get the fudge out of here.
Goodness.
I can't give them too much. They might invest it into jalapenos.
It'll be cool if like somebody that had the idea to like help the homeless and they just go ask those people all that
Do you
money.
realize how many
just get
rich
some money?
people there are in this planet? They can all divert 1%. They ain't need to write up. Okay. Listen, they can divert 1% of their wealth that they're going to make in 30 days back anyways.
For sure.
They can put this stuff into this melting pot of forgiveness, this melting pot of humanity, this melting pot of, hey, we solved hunger.
Right.
We get rid of all the Jack in the Boxes. Chris is skinnier. Shit like that, right? And I use humor all the time because normally these are mute points, they're depressing, and they're stupid. Because people should be doing this shit.
Yeah.
That's what I'd be doing.
Yeah.
Can I win the lottery, universe? That's what I'd be doing, right? I'd be giving some of that back. I'd be building centers. I'd be building homes. I'd be building education.
Yeah.
Yeah. These guys can do that. So I ramble on. Sorry.
They
I'm
probably
getting old.
not. So maybe somebody that has the idea, just go ask them. See if you can ask them for money and just tell them you can write it off anyways.
Or just do it ourselves. That's why we got 10-figure fuel right here. We need to hit the billion so that way we can make that stuff happen.
Hey, that's a great thing. You need to start a 501c3 once we get on top.
Yeah.
We're almost there.
Yeah,
You're rounding second, right? So once we be there, we should do that.
Yeah, we got
And
all that.
Rob has a pretty cool one he's thinking about how to
sure
give back, right? He talks about this 501c3 all the time. It's a great idea. In fact, federal government, stop the 501c3. Just let us do it. Let us do it. Don't be taxing my ass for helping somebody out.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, seriously.
Get your shit together. So we got to change. We got to change the mentality of how the world thinks. They think about entrepreneurism. They think about love. They think about God. They think about business. They think about jalapeno poppers. Sorry. London's going to kill me one day. Stupid, right? And you, my friend, are a queen. It's going to change the world. I get this from you all. I get that energy from you all the time. And I'm so excited for you.
Thank you.
And I really, really say that with passion. I probably never told you that, huh? Yeah. But today you know it. And you, my friend, are going through these things. Yeah. You're the next guy in the seat.
That's why you put me here, huh? Yeah. I
Listen,
see what you're doing.
there's things, and you're going to do that to the next person.
Yeah.
And
for sure.
she's going to do that to the next person. And then, I have a book that's coming out. Actually writing it. It says, This Is My Dash by Christopher Moss. That's what it is. You know what the dash represents, right? Yeah, I might have said something about
when
that.
you were born and then
We have
or
a
in
we have
between, something like
a
that.
birthday, 1922, and then we have a checkout date, and I'm not checking out for at least 30, I guess. But that dash in between is what we do while we're here. What are you going to be known for? What the hell did you do to make it better for the other person without reservation, without money, without being damn greedy?
yeah,
Right.
purpose. What is your purpose?
Yeah.
I say this all the time to a very dear person that I love tremendously. You have given me purpose, right? Purpose is something you have to find. You have to discover it in yourself. And you guys have purpose. But this is how you got to be silly. You got to be serious. You got to be serious. You got to grow your roots. You got to think outside the box. Remember, we're stirring this. The colors are starting to appear, right? So maybe we can get some crazy people in here.
Oh yeah, we
And just
will, for
talk.
Sure. Yeah,
Just
we'll have some
talk.
guests.
So, this is 24/7. This is another thing that's, you can express what you're doing.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah.
In a different media. Would you be on iTunes otherwise? No.
Well, I have music on iTunes.
Oh,
so.
that's right.
But yeah, no, I get what you're saying. No, I get what you're saying. This is definitely another platform to be able.
Have
to
you
get
been on Google? No. But anyway, you know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Right. It's just another layer from that onion. that we're all peeling back in life.
Yeah.
And pretty soon we get to the center, and that's the sweetest part of the onion. Did you know that?
I don't eat onions, so I wouldn't.
I love onions.
Hell no!
I can't do it.
What?
Love.
Do you like poppers?
Yeah. I do actually.
Isn't the sweet thing the best in the center? Have you ate that? Oh, you ain't an onion eater.
I eat
Onions is the big red, white.
Todd.
Oh,
No,
hell.
I'm not.
You don't-
No.
I can hear it sizzling in your grill right now.
Raw onions are the best.
Ooh.
I ain't no ogre, but
In and out, that's what.
you gotta
Anyways,
eat them at the right time of the day because onion bread, you gotta wait till they go away.
but try to eat the centerpiece by itself.
Okay, that's
I'm telling you, Nirvana. Just saying.
I think you'll like onions.
Hey, man, I love what you're doing, man.
Thank
What's the name of your podcast? Huh?
10-figure fuel.
And what
There
do we
go.
do? What do we do?
We're helping people get to that 10-figure. You know,
And it's
trying to
only
make
number.
billionaires. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
man. Let's make billionaires out of people.
Yeah. Mentality too. It's not just not
Yeah.
just money. It's
Yep.
also mentality, health, all that
Purpose.
type of stuff.
Purpose, right?
Yeah.
But if you have all that in the same box, you can
Oh,
control the world. And you know what? Here's another thing we all have to do, right? I'm doing it now.
Okay.
I've been doing it for a while. You have to give it away. When you're done, when you finally reach the top, I don't know what the top is, to be honest with you. I'm still trying to breathe. I'm underwater sometimes. I got a wetsuit on. This shit's cold, right? But once you get to a certain level to where you're comfortable and it's working, here's what I tell people about success is when you're in your office and you put your hand on your ear and you're listening to other people working while you're working, that's the sound of success. Right?
Yeah.
Am I right? So once you get to that level, you got to do a TED Talk. You got to give it back. You got to, I think you should set that up. You and me can talk. London will come out and talk about jalapeno poppers
that's
and,
what you're gonna
and purpose,
purpose.
right? Health is wealth, right?
Yeah.
Got to get that going. You're going to come out and talk about the roots. You're rounding second, brother. You on fire, son. And I'm going to come back and give them the old dash. I'm going to bore the hell out of everything. And they're going to buy our videos at the end. Just kidding.
You're a character, man.
But you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
kind of put that into perspective. And then help. You know what I think they should teach in school? Purpose. Real estate, for sure.
Yeah.
And how to build your brand yourself, not just a brand. If you build yourself, everything falls in, does it not?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it does.
We need to have these young kids building businesses at 10.
Yep.
Why your
Yep.
your daughter that came in here and this is free. Holy shit. Energy in a box.
Yeah, I'm talking to them about that all the time. Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a program in.
Get
in
outta
school one
here.
day, Yeah.
Right?
You know, there's an entrepreneur high school in Fontana.
Stop.
Really?
I seen it.
No way.
You know what it's called?
It's not a meetup.
Entrepreneur high school.
Really?
You know
Oh,
what?
what the
Hang on a second here. I just drove by it 2 days ago. It's on Sierra as you're going north,
Yeah.
and it's to the right.
Yeah.
And
I think
I used to
somebody
live over there.
said,
That's crazy.
"Oh, entrepreneur." I'm like, "Huh? You're right." There it is. Somebody actually freaking got it. You need to interject into that.
Yeah.
You
yeah,
need to be the voice.
Sure.
Did I say that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know, ma'am. Till she told me, and I just saw it the other day going to Kaiser pick up some medication for my jalapeno popper.
To get him out of you.
Get him out of here. Yeah. But anyways, there's that place. This person right here, John Petrov. Hey, John, I hope your ears are ringing. Shad's going to be giving you a call,
Yep.
right? And stuff. And you're already on your way to do this other thing. And what my rewards are in the future is doing these things. You got to be a good teacher. You got to be a good mentor. You got to have your ass kicked, handed back to you 15 times like I've done. Man, if I pulled off my shirt, I'll show you where my mom beat my ass when I was small with an olive tree. Every time I go by an olive tree, I go, "Ooh."
Damn.
And it was the best beating I ever had in my life, especially because I stole those snack packs from the refrigerator. I didn't like, what do they call that? It's not vanilla. It's starts with a B. But anyways, I hate this taste. And I remember as a kid popping the first one, opening up. Oh, it's butterscotch. As my mom was leering down at me from the top, she goes, eat it. Oh, hell no. The only thing to this day that I like is butterscotch candy.
Oh, wow.
But traumatized at 9. Mom!
Wow.
Shit. But anyways, these traumatic experiences are all necessary. It's just what you get from them. It's how you learn from it. It's how you turn it around and make this, that.
Mm-hmm.
You got to forgive. Am I right?
Yep.
If you cannot forgive, you're not be forgave.
Yeah.
Did I say that right?
Yeah.
If you don't forgive, if you do not put the line in the sand and say, and don't even say it like that, I forgave him.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to be forgave in the future. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I just say that, and I was a cafeteria Catholic a long time ago. Oh, I'm going to pick out, no, not the butterscotch, the chocolate one, the jalapeno poppers, and a couple more things of my religion, right?
Jalapeno poppers, man.
And you know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
I didn't pick out the full menu like I'm supposed to, right? And this is what the learning curve teaches us. Of course, it's part of my book. Anyways.
Yeah, I can't wait to read that, man.
I love you guys, man. You guys are great. I'm excited for your future.
Yeah,
I think
likewise.
I think you guys have got the it. I'm excited for it. I'm proud of you guys. Right?
Thank you.
Right?
Yeah.
Take this. Get out of second base, man. Turn that shit on.
Yeah, we're about to.
Right?
Yeah, we're about to.
And then you're already there. Just don't scratch my eyes out because I'm still eating jalapeno poppers. Sorry. I just love this guy, Jack. Anyways.
Jack in the Box.
That's funny.
I just love this guy.
Anyways.
All
Life
right,
is good,
we gotta
right?
wrap it
Life
up.
is
We
good.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah,
Appreciate you. Thanks for the invite. Let's work on this. Let's get it to the next level. Let's bring brilliant minds into this.
Mm-hmm.
And let's change the world
Mm-hmm.
one jalapeno at a time. I'm just kidding. Sorry.
No, he's not.
I'm stupid.
That should be the title of the video.
right.
Jalapeno poppers.
No.
Jalapeno poppers and entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
That's too funny.
All right.
This is great, man. Thank you so much for hanging out.
Yeah.
And I want to see your show just jump, man.
Yeah. You guys will witness it all.
Anytime I'm
We're
here.
here.
I'm here.
All
Your
right.
hands are really cold.
You didn't give me no scratching going on. That's good.
All right, YouTube family, we appreciate you tuning in. We always want to keep you up on game. So if you have any topics that you want us to talk about, then make sure that you leave them in the comments. And do me a favor and subscribe to the channel so that way you don't miss out on the next videos. We appreciate you. Again, this is 10 Figure Fuel.
Yes.
Peace.
Bye.